We live in a world governed by the laws of science. We understand cause and effect. We rely on logic and reason. Yet, there are whispers at the edge of our understanding, hints of something more, something unexplained. Psychic abilities have fascinated and perplexed us for centuries. Are they real? Are they merely tricks of the mind? Or is there a truth, far stranger than we can imagine? Throughout history, stories of psychic phenomena have surfaced. Tales of individuals who possess extraordinary abilities. They can see the future, they can read minds, they can manipulate objects with the power of their thoughts. These stories, often dismissed as mere superstition, continue to intrigue us. They hint at a hidden world, a realm beyond our five senses, a place where the impossible might just be possible. The Department of Behavior Analysis was abuzz with its usual energy. Students huddled in groups discussing case studies. Professors rushed through the hallways, briefcases overflowing with research papers. Into this world walked a man unlike any other. He was tall and slender with piercing blue eyes that seemed to see right through you. His name was Ethan. Ethan had a secret, a truth about himself that he'd kept hidden for years. He was psychic. Ethan wasn't here for research or to enroll in a course. He was here to see Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned behavior analyst known for her compassionate and open-minded approach. He'd heard whispers of Dr. Carter's work, how she delved into the complexities of human behavior, seeking to understand the why behind the what. Ethan hoped she could help him understand his own unique situation. With a mix of trepidation and hope, Ethan entered Dr. Carter's office, ready to share his secret with the world. Dr. Carter listened intently as Ethan spoke, her brow furrowed in thought. He described a sensation unlike anything she'd ever heard before. He called it his psychic flesh. It wasn't a physical sensation, it was an awareness, a connection he felt to other living beings. He described it as a subtle hum, a vibration that resonated within him, growing stronger the closer he was to another person. But it was more than just a feeling. Ethan discovered he could tap into this connection, this psychic flesh. He could sense their emotions, their thoughts, even their memories, as if they were his own. This ability, while fascinating, was also overwhelming. He felt bombarded by the constant influx of emotions and thoughts from those around him. It was exhausting, disorienting. He likened it to trying to have a conversation in a crowded room where everyone was shouting at once. Section 4, Mirroring Reality, the Art of Psychic Imitation. As Ethan continued, he revealed the most startling aspect of his abilities. He wasn't just sensing the thoughts and feelings of others, he was mirroring them. Their gestures, their mannerisms, their very way of speaking would unconsciously bleed into his own behavior. It was as if a part of them was imprinted onto him, albeit temporarily. Dr. Carter, ever the pragmatist, listened with a healthy dose of skepticism. She'd encountered cases of extreme empathy before, but this was different. This was something else entirely. Ethan recounted an experience at a bustling city park. Surrounded by strangers, he found himself shifting from one persona to another. An elderly man's slow, deliberate movements, a young woman's bubbly laughter and animated gestures, a child's unbridled energy and curiosity. Each encounter left him feeling drained, a jumble of emotions and experiences that weren't his own. Section 5. Beyond Mental Illness. Understanding a Unique Behavioral Phenomenon. Dr. Carter, despite her initial skepticism, was intrigued. Ethan's account didn't align with any known mental health condition. There was no delusion, no break from reality. He was aware of what was happening, acutely aware, even as he struggled to control it. It was a behavioral phenomenon, she realized, something entirely unique. This wasn't a case of mental illness. Ethan was not suffering from a disorder. His abilities, while unusual, were not inherently detrimental. In fact, Dr. Carter saw the potential within them. This wasn't about fixing Ethan. It was about understanding him, helping him navigate the complexities of his unique existence. She recognized the urgency in Ethan's voice, the desperation to understand, to control the torrent of emotions and sensations that threatened to overwhelm him. This, she realized, was not just Ethan's journey. It was a journey they would embark on together.